Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is Sam, and I am a business intelligence developer. Thank you for coming to this channel once again, and thank you for being in here. If you like this video, like the previous video, please don't forget to press the like button. If you have your comments or valuable suggestions, please do not forget to write in the comment section below. I will definitely make my work hard to bring to your satisfaction level, or if anything I just remained forlorn, I can made it up in my next video as well. Well, as I am serving upon the Indian financial crisis and why this happened, that India all of a sudden come into huge financial crisis because of our own Prime Minister and the government of India has given up notification that India is under huge financial loss, and which was not to be supposed not to be happen, but it happened, and because of that, India is currently under debt of 6.6 trillion US dollars, and that is need to be checked about that how the situation has happened. So I have taken the data from the viable sources, and then I have worked upon with this data, which I can not show you the source because of I've used my own credentials. But if you want this data, just message me, text me, or just ping me. I will definitely happy to share you this data or the .pbx file if you want into that particular suggestions or any as such. So this time I'm actually going to work upon the year to date, and in this what I am going to work upon is I am going to work with the fact table or the data table, which is basically my this table, and in this I will work upon the year month to date or year to date type of measures, and to understand or get more insights that what made it to such a huge losses into the Indian financial sector. So if I simply take a new measure up in here, and once I do it, I just put it up in here, and once I'm here, I'll take the first my total loans month to date, and notice that I am using a simple measure, that is total MTD, and this one actually evaluates the specified expression over the interval, which begins on the first of the month and the last date or the specified date. And I am actually taking the dates specified by the data, not a custom date. So I am taking the total loans, that is up in here, and with that I am also taking the investments. So in the investments, I will take the end of period for which this thing has actually happened, and if I just do it, I can simply check my measure is working up in here. Now once this up in here, and let me just also add a couple of few things before I move forward. So I will take that disbursed amount as my main part, and this disbursed amount should be my uh, my slicer, but I will not use it as of now. What I will use is basically the principal amount, and this principal amount I can get from money, or I can simply get from the investment as well. So the principal amount up in here, and this principal amount up in here, and then I will take the interest rate. The interest rate I can get it up in here, and then I can take the original principal amount, and the original principal amount I can get it up from either the loan status or yeah, exactly. So once up in here, I can simply use my numbers to understand the money ratio that has we are actually been working upon. Indian currency is rupees, so that is why you can see that the rupee symbol is up in here, and also this one has the this particular type. I can put up this all into my one single part. Yeah, so this is all up in here. So now if I take my first one, which is basically the total month to date, and if I use my clustered column chart, that is this one, I can simply press it up in here with I'll take the axis as loan status. So I will take the loan status within the axis, and with the value I will first goes about the disbursed amount. That means how much amount has actually been disbursed into this particular type, and then I'll apply the measures to understand that how much loans have actually taken from month to date. And notice, as soon as I do it, I get this particular type of the value. Now this will give me the insights that how much it has actually been a problem. And if I use a little bit of shape up, that means I will use the data labels to be on, and the data colors I will take the simply golden to understand uh, the problem where it actually happened. It shows the repaid amount is 10.6 billion rupees, but the disbursed amount and all does counts their values as well. Now, if I take another measure which will give me the total loans for previous quarter, I can take up the same measures from here, and I'll take this total loans. Let me just zoom it back again. Yeah, and I'm here. So total loans previous quarter, and this will be, I will take as calculate. And if I take the calculate, I'll take the calculate, and I'll take the total loans, that is total loans up in here. And once I done it in here, I will take the total loans with the previous quarter, and the previous quarter I will take the investments, because I want to check about the previous quarter where the sales was, and the previous quarter gives me the particular value, or and I am asking the DAX to give me what happened in the previous quarter. So if I just put the end of period up in here, and then I simply close my bracket in, I can zoom back and I can get my measure settled back there up in here. Since simultaneously I will write down my measure comments, that is why I am using this particular type. So I will be using that to calculate the previous quarter value, and I will be closing this up again here. And this doesn't need, but still it does make a sense, so I will simply write this up in here as well. So that is total loans for previous quarter, and I'll simply close this up again up in here like this. So once I do it here up in here, so what I will do is I will, oh, I'm sorry, so give me just 1 second. Yeah, okay. So now I will take the stacked area chart, and this time I will actually looking upon up to this. So if I take this up chart in here, so in the axis I will take the loan number, which is actually this one. I'll take the loan number in the axis chart, and I will actually use the interest rate, that is the interest rate up in the values section. And in this interest rate I will also take the total loans per quarter, which I have actually just worked upon. And if I put this up in here, I can get this particular type of the values, or this particular type of the visualization. Now if I go ahead and I use this data color as to be, I can take that or simply I can use a little custom based. Maybe I'll take the bluish yellow, yeah. And this one is the main line, that is which gives me the particular visualization. and I am actually using the data labels to understand what it actually does it so far. Now, this comes to another point, that how much has been opening month balance that has happened, because of which I am actually calculating this part. So the opening month balance, I have to go and apply the DAX as usual. So I will simply go up and again in here and apply the new measure. So as it comes in here, in the new measure, I will write as the opening month balance. So opening month balance will give me again the calculate, and once the calculate function up in here, I will simply use the sum function. Notice I'm using the filter context, not a row context. That is why I am using the sum, because I am actually calculating it through the columns, and I am not using it through the any rows as of now. So I will use the investments with the dispersed amount, and I will simply close back up in here. Then I will use the calculate table. That means now I am going to calculate the table and I want the return back in table. So I will use the last non-blank. So last non-blank up in here, and it will return the last value in the column in the expression given. So I will take the investments with the end of period, and with this I will also take the calculation of that's been calculation with the sum of the investment with this current interest rate. So I will take the investment with the interest rate as well. Now once I do it, I will come back up in here, and I will also come back up in here as well. Now, this was one part of it, but I need to check up on the parallel period. That means the time which has actually happened for that particular period, that how much money or how much transaction has been happened. In this particular case, what I will do is I will again check upon the investments end of period, and once I will do it, I will go with previous part. That means I will go with end of period with -1. That means the previous month. And if I do it this one in here, it will give me the value for which actually I am searching, or for which actually I am writing this DAX up for that. So all the brackets are into working up in place. Now I need to write upon the comment section. So in this parallel period, I will write upon the comments is I will parallel period to get the calculation in last month. All right, and the last non-blank or last I'll simply the calculate table to return back the table for the previous month. So I am documenting, and I am as well as commenting in with the measures as it goes for, and calculate as you can get it from here. So once I am doing it up in here, I can simply use this measure, and this measure gives me the particular value. Now if I want to go for the visualization, I'll simply use the clustered chart in this particular visualization, and in here I will I want to make a stretching part. So once I'm in here, what I'll do is I will take the end of period, that is the end of period for in the axis, and up in the values I will take the opening month values, and you can simply see that 2012 is the month, 2012 is the year where it actually all been has or actually was the problem has been started, and nobody has actually, and this has grown up to be until 2018. And now if I just a little bit of master it, I can simply use this one. And data colors, I can simply take this one as the black for this, and for this one um, I will take black for this one as well. So if I take in this part, but if I simply copy it, and if I take the same visualization up and down, I can get a much more clear, understandable, or a quick part of understandable through the tree map, which I can get it through here. And this 2012 will give me the particular value for that particular section. But that is not it. I will show in the next video for more of it, or for more of the values regarding the other part of the where I am actually going to calculate about the year to year and parallel year, as well as I will also going to calculate the year to date type of calculations for this particular part of the video. So if you like this video, please don't forget to press the like button, and don't forget to write the comment section. And also I would love to say that visit to my website is Sam Analytics, and also to my networking. If you want to network, it is, I'm always available up in here. Or if you want to go to or join my community, it's all up in here, and you can see that I have actually involved, or I'm drastically involved in this particular type of events all the time. So with this, thank you very much, and wish you a great day.